ACS engine 607 leading in regional 156 north. P8 engine 655. Here we got the Keystone 9645 and 940. There goes the northbound Acela 2021 and 2024 zipping by. Caught me off guard. I know that was 20. It wasn't 2163. That had to have been. Not sure. Get more as we see more. Here we got southbound to Acela. We had 2166 go by. This we got 2030 and 2031 flying south. We'll see what this one is coming. What this one is. Gotta look. Take a look. More to come. In our last two videos, we had Acela train 2166 going north and 2121 come south. Both are running just under 10 minutes late, going to their destinations. In the meantime, we right now got train 754, or actually 746, I think it is. No. Yeah, train 746. Silverliner Force, Chestnut Hill East, coming by Cornwells Heights here, headed to Chestnut Hill East. Silverliner 5 rail cars, 325, 324, 123, and 124. All pulling in. We got more trains, more action to come as we're out here for a good amount of time today. More action to come. Here we got coming in is SEPTA train 1781 to Trenton, Silverliner Force. Try and get more when he's departing from Cornwells Heights here. More to come. SEPTA train 1781 to Trenton leaving. Rail cars 138, Silverliner 4, 137, 304, and 288. More action to come as we're out here at Cornwells, waiting for more trains to come, as we're going to be out here till at least 9 o'clock tonight to get as much action as we can. More to come. Here we got Keystone train 647 coming south. Cab car leading. We got cab car 9645. AM7 921. Right behind it. Waiting for 186 with more to come. Here we got Northeast Regional Train 186 coming north with the new ACS 64. Not sure which number this is yet. We're gonna wait till he gets closer, but still further down the line yet. Here he comes as he approaches. We got 626 ACS 64 626 leading this regional north. Waiting on SEPTA train 9739, 7842, 19, and 93. More to come. Here we got the Crescent train 19 headed south. ACS 64 leading. ACS 614. Leading the Crescent and south. More trains, more action to come. Here we got separate train 7842, the Fox Chase coming in. Silver Line 4. We're waiting on train 93 yet, and then 17, and then 9739 yet to come in. So we're waiting on those. The Fox Chase train is rail cars 459, 66, all pulling into Cornwells Heights here. Train 9739 is inbound on its way now. We'll catch more as he's getting closer and he leaves. More to come. Coming in, we got something. Train 9739 coming in. Silverliner 4 rail cars. He's running about 5 minutes late. We're waiting to see what. We'll wait till he gets the bulls in. Once he's departing, we'll catch more as he's leaving. Train 9739 coming in. More action to come. About to depart here, set the train 9739 going to Trenton. There he goes. Silverliner 4 rail cars. We got rail cars 380, 381, 398, and 399, and 402 also. All taking off to Trenton. More trains, more action to come as we're waiting upon train 93 to come south. That's over a half hour late. Here we got Pennsylvania train 42 coming north. AEM7 leading. Heading north. Still waiting on train 93. More to come. Here we got Amtrak Northeast Regional train 93 zipping by with an ACS 64 leading. Got ACS 64 610. With 93 late headed south. More trains, more action to come. Here we got Acela train 2168 coming north. Flying by with 2000 and 2002. More trains, more action to come here at Cornwells Heights. Here we got Keystone train 649 coming into Cornwells Heights. 4 minutes late. It's scheduled to be on time into Philadelphia 30th Street Station. ACS 64 leading. These flows are on the curve in. ACS 64 leading. We got ACS 623. With guy car 9644 trailing behind. More trains, more action to come. Here we got Amtrak Acela train 2163 coming south. Got Power Cars 2020 and 2009. Bypassing the Keystone. More trains, more action to come. Here at Cornwells Heights, we're going to be having a meet. train 754 and 783 are going to be meeting here. 754 is going to be the first one we're going to be getting because he's already getting close to Cornwells here. There he is. Rail cars 288, just to Dilly 754, 304, 137, and 138. Here comes train 783. We'll get him as he's leaving. Here we got the train 783 leaving for Trenton, running late. Silverliner 4 rail cars 120, 119, 305, 454, and 453, all off to Trenton. More trains and more action to come as we're out here. Here we got Northeast Regional Train 85, ACS 64 lead, leading. Flying down the tracks here at Cornwells Heights. ACS 64 leading, and we got 621. ACS 64, 621, leading Regional 85 south. We're waiting on Regional 94 to come north. And then we got 97, 45, and then 7250. More to come. Coming up the tracks, we got Amtrak Regional Train 94 being led by ACS, not by an ACS, sorry, my apologies, by an AEM 7. We're still waiting on the two SEPTA trains plus train 173 and 97 to fly south. Here comes train 94 with an AEM 7 leading. And we got AEM 7 941. AEM 7 941 leading regional Northeast Regional Train 94. More trains, more action to come. Earlier I mentioned that we had SEPTA train 9745 coming up. It actually is SEPTA train 9741. That's coming in right now, just 2 minutes late. Silverliner 4s will catch more as he's departing Cornwells Heights here for Trenton. More to come. Here we got Amtrak train 97, the Silver Meteor, headed south. ACS 64 leading. Okay. We got ACS 615. More action to come. Here we got SEPTA train 9741 leaving with the rail cars, so on 4 rail cars 372, 373, 424, and 423. All taking off. We just had SEPTA train, actually Amtrak Silver Meteor train 97 to fly south past Cornwells Heights here. We're hoping to catch a few more trains. We're still waiting on 173 to show up, and then we'll see what happens. More to come. Here we got SEPTA train 7250 coming into Cornwells Heights here. Earlier than scheduled. We got the 5 Silverliner 4 rail cars that we had earlier. Train 783. We got rail cars 402, 399, 398, 381, and 380. All headed to Norristown Transportation Center. More trains and more action to come. We'll see what we get. More to come. Here we got an Acela and SEPTA train race to Cornwells Heights. Of course, the Acela is going to outbeat SEPTA train 743 into Cornwells Heights here. and it's going to come by flying first. I saw train 2170 flying by, 2115, and 2010. Unfortunately, we just realized that train 173 and 2165 are running late, and we don't know what's going to happen with them. We'll see what happens. It's up the train's coming in. We'll catch more as he's leaving. More to come. It's up the train. Trenton train 743 is leaving. Cornwells Heights here. Trail cars 338, 339, 412, 132, and 131, all taken off. Got more trains, more action to come. Next train up is 9745 for SEPTA. We'll see what train we got coming south next. 173 won't be here till almost say about 5:30, they're saying, or just before that. More action to come. Here we got SEPTA train 758 to Chestnut Hill East coming in to Cornwells Heights here. Silverliner 5 rail cars, actually Silverliner 4, sorry, my apologies. Rail cars 453, 454, and 305. More trains, more action to come as trains keep flying by. We got trains that are late, and we'll see what happens as we get them. More to come. Here we got an Amtrak train coming south. It looks to be a regional or a Keystone flying south. Not sure which one it is. It looks like to be a regional. We got Amtrak engine 918 on the Keystone. Cow card 9638, I think that was. That was the Keystone. That was Keystone train 653, which I'm pretty sure it was. No, 651. That was Keystone train 651 headed south. More to come. Here we got an Amtrak regional coming south. I'm not sure if this is 127 or, which I think it is 127. It should be, because I don't know where 173 is. Up. It's 9 a.m. 9:31 and 9:45. Leading the regional south. I think that was 173 that was flying south. In the meantime, also, we got Northeast Regional Train 148 coming north. If I can get a better view, sorry. I think that was 173 that was a double header coming north. And now we got AM 7 led Northeast Regional Train 148 coming north. Here comes regional train 148. AM 7 926. Flying north. More trains, more action to come as we wait and see if we got 173 or not. Flying south. If that was 173 flying south, or was that 127? We'll see what happens. More action to come. Here we got a Northeast Regional train coming south. This is probably supposed to be 127 or 173 that's running late with the ACS, along with 9756. Oh, great. A three-way meet here at Cornwells. We even got 9745. We got ACS 64 622. Oh, what is it, 173 or the other one? Then we got SEPTA train 9756 to Center City with rail cars 119 and 120. And then to make things even better, SEPTA train 9745 is pulling in with an AM 7. AM 7 2306 pulling in. More action as he's leaving. So we got SEPTA train 9745 leaving with AM 7 2306. car 2502, 2516, 2523, 2520, 2552, 2505, and cab car 2406. Since there are no other trains in the area at the current moment, we'll be switching over to the other side, to the other platform to get more trains there. More action to come. There's this one 2165 with 2032 in the other car. We completely missed it because we were switching sides. We'll compensate by getting more trains later. More to come. Here we got set the train 9747, the first Silverliner 5 train of the day that I've seen so far all day, coming in to Cornwells Heights here. I thought it was the Keystone coming in, but it wasn't. We got Silverliner 5 rail cars 834, 833, 876, 875, 854, and 853. All coming in, all pulling in here. We just saw 2165 as we were switching sides. The train was late, so it kind of, so it wasn't my fault that we missed it. It's the fact that they're running late is what the fact that cost it. So we're hoping to see more as we go along. We're still waiting on train 92 and 652 to come by. More action. Here we got Keystone Train 652 being led by an ACS 64 coming north. No, actually it's not 652. This is actually train 92. 92 to Silver Star headed north. ACS 64 leading. ACS 606. 606. The ACS 64 leading. 92 north. More action to come as we wait for 652 to come north. Now here we got Keystone Train 652 coming north. I got that confused with 92. 92 got a jump on 652, so that was the way it went. We got, anyway, cab car leading. Cab car 9647 leading with 8M7 927 pushing behind. More action to come. 2016 and 2038 leading the Acela North. I gotta think we can see which Acela that was. I wasn't prepared for that one. More to come. Northeast Regional Train 129 flew by with ACS 601. Didn't have time to get the camera ready for it. More change, more action to come. In our other videos, in the previous ones, the doubleheader that we had was Northeast Regional Train 127. 173 was the AM7 led train that came down right after it. We missed 2165. We just had 129 come by. 129 had ACS 601 on it, which flew south right past Cornwells Heights here. Unfortunately, I didn't have my camera set up in time because it's hard to try and listen in for the trains coming south when I can see better from the trains going north. So I'll be paying close attention as much as I can. In the meantime, we got set the train, Silverliner 5 train, 3791 to Trenton with rail cars 703, 838, and 837. This is Trenton train 3791 from West Trenton, and going by. We got still then to come Regional 178, Keystone 653, set the train 8749. And then we got the Acela, close, say about 6:30 then. And at 2119, 1766, and then 2751 with some more action to come. More trains, more action to come as we're here at Cornwalls. Here we got set the Silverliner 4 train, 8749, out of Fox Chase. This should probably be the same train that it was coming in. Going to Fox Chase at 7042 returning. We got rail cars 366, 367, 460, and 459. It exactly is. We got more trains, more action to come as we wait for more trains to come for the Acela to even come south. That's late. More to come. Here we got Northeast Regional Train 178 coming north. AEM7 leading. which is exactly what it is. As we're waiting on a few other trains. We have AM7 943 leading. Flying by north. Waiting on 653 and 2167. 2167 is late. More action to come. Here we got the Keystone, AM7 929, power car 9646. AM7 929 and cab car 9646 on Keystone train 653. More action to come. Here we got set the train 1766 coming in to Cornwells Heights here. Silverliner 4 is leading with rail car 423 as the lead. Catch more as he's leaving. Here we got set the train 1766 leaving with rail cars 423. 423, 424, 370, 373, and 372 all taken off. That was set the train 1766. More trains, more action to come as we wait for more to come from the north. Here comes the dead end of set the trains. 837, 838. All the Silverliner 5 trains are headed south. Both Silverliner 5 sets that came up north are headed back south. More trains, more action to come. Here we have Northeast Regional Train 193 coming in to Cornwells Heights here. ACS 64 605 leading this region. Alright, in the meantime we also got set the train 2751 coming in. Unfortunately, it's on the opposite track, opposite side. It's going to be blocked by the Amtrak train, so there's not much that we can do here. So we'll get the cars as he's returning back on one of his return trips. More to here we got Northeast Regional Train 193 leaving with ACS 605 leading. More trains, more action to come, and we'll get 2751's cars later on as he's going to be possibly returning back. More to come. Here we got a Acela train 2167 with 2025. 2023, flying south, late. More trains, more action to come. We got set the train 3755, Silverliner 5s. Coming north. We got Silverliner 5 rail cars 840, 839, 816, 815, and 702. All headed off to Trenton after it pulls into Cornwells Heights here. More action to come. Here we got what's supposed to be a Acela train 2122 going north. Yes, it is. 2122 going north. Slipping by Cornwells Heights here. Cars 2039 and 2035 all headed north. More to come with the set the train coming in. More to come. Here we got set the train 768 coming in. I'll catch him more as he's leaving. Here we got set the train 768 leaving. Silverliner 4 rail cars 131, 132, 412, 339, and 338. All off to Chestnut Hill East. More trains, more action. Here we got what I think is Keystone Train 654 coming north, or 196. It's 654 to Keystone coming north with AM7 904. And car 9649, and then 2119 with 2019 and 2014. Nice meet here in Cornwells Heights. More action to come. Coming up the track, we got Set the Train 757 coming in. Silverliner 4 rail cars. 4-car train. We got rail cars 118, 117, 334, and 335 all pulling in. More action to come. We got Northeast Regional Train 196 coming north. I'm thinking that's an AM7 that's leading it right now, coming up. Sorry about that. Didn't get a chance to zoom in yet. It is an AM7 leading it. Northeast Regional Train 196 coming north with... Oh no, this is the 80. 939 going north. There goes the Carolinian Train 80, up earlier than scheduled. More action to come. That was Carolinian Train 80. Here we got Amtrak Northeast Regional Train 196 coming north. I thought that was him earlier, but instead that was Carolinian Train 80, which was earlier than scheduled, arriving into Philadelphia and departed earlier than scheduled. So he was an early bird, we should say. So here we got an AM7 leading 196 north. AM7 936 leading 196. 936 leading 196 north. More action to come. Coming in, we got Set the Train 7390 coming in to the train to West Trenton on Trenton. Silverliner 4 is leading. He's only pulling up to there. We'll catch more as he's leaving. So the train 7390 is leaving. This train was 8749 that's going back. Rail cars 459, 460, 367, and 366. All headed to West Trenton. After there was a train that went to Fox Chase, came back from Fox Chase, and then ends up going down to West Trenton. Which then they'll be going down to Elwindon and terminating there. More action to come. And ACS 64 leading. ACS 616 leading the regional. That was regional 137 headed south. We're still waiting on train 655 and 55 to come through because they're running late. Now we're also waiting on 2171 and 2124. More action to come. Here we got Set the Train 759 coming in to Cornwells Heights on time. We just had Northeast Regional Train 137 zip by. We're waiting on 55 and 655 to come through. 655 is running late unless it's pulling in just now. But we got Silverliner 4 rail cars 305, 454, and 453 coming in. And then this should be the Keystone, I think. That it is. We'll catch the Keystone as he pulls in, and then we'll get him as he's leaving, and it's cab car leading. So should be actually AM7 938 leading it. So we'll see what happens. Catch more as he's leaving. Here we got AM7 938 departing with the Keystone Train 655. headed south. Now we got a cow car 9650 tailing on the back end. More action to come. Here we got Vermonter train 55, 905, headed south. That was the Vermonter with the AM 7905 flying south. Train 55. More action to come. Here we got the train 772 coming in, going to Chesterfield. Oh wait, actually we got the Acela 2124 with 2001 and 2003. Wow. But there's 772 going to Chesterfield East that just came in. We'll get him as he's leaving. Hold on, here we got 2171. Just flew by, and here, there goes 772. 816, 815, 840, G839, and 840. We saw him earlier. But 2171 just flew by, along with we had 2124, 2171, and then we had the train 772, all leaving. More action to come. Here we got Amtrak train 656, the Keystone, coming north, being led by an ACS 64. The signals down at the other end have gone red, green, red, and will be red, green, green soon. ACS 64 leading. This is ACS 64 613. Leading the Keystone with cow car 9640. More trains, more action to come. Amtrak Northeast. Here we got Amtrak Northeast Regional Train 138 coming north. ACS 64 leading. On time. ACS 64 628. 628 leading 138 north. Yes, more action to come. Here we got the train 9784 coming in to Temple. That's going to Temple University. We got Silverliner 4s. We'll catch more as he's leaving. More action to come then. So the train 9784 is leaving to Temple University. We'll put out cars 177, 178, 437, 438, 355, 335, 334, 117, and 118. That's a pretty long Temple University train, but they're deadheading him back. I guess they don't need him. They don't need all them train cars sitting in Trenton. Then more action to come. Here we got the train 765, the last the train of the night going north to Trenton. That we're going to be last the train of the day actually that we're going to be getting at this time. This is the last train going north we'll be catching. Train 765, Silverliner 4s. Coming in with rail cars 184, 183, 312, and 313. We still got some more trains to come. We're going to make sure that we get train 50 before we leave. Once we do, we're out of here then. More trains, more action to come. Coming into Cornwells, actually flying by Cornwells Heights here, is going to be either Acela train 2126 or Cardinal train 50 coming north. I'm thinking it's definitely 2126, the Acela. Which it is, because it looks like it is in the Acela. So the Acela we got 2009 and 2020. More action to come. We still got 50, 2173, and 175 that we're still waiting to get. More to come. Here we got set the train 774, the Chestnut Hill East departing. We'll Silver Liner 4, rail cars 453, 454, 30, and 305. All taken off to Chestnut Hill East. We will not be seeing train 175 today because it's looking to be that it's going to continue on to possibly be over a half hour late, so I'm not going to stick around to wait for him to come by, screaming by here. Instead, I'm waiting on train 50 to come through and 2173. As soon as those trains come by, then we'll be all good to go and everything will be clear. It'll be good. More trains, more action to come. Coming north, we got Amtrak train 50 to Cardinal coming north. This is a rare opportunity that we get to see the Cardinal coming north, specifically since it only runs 3 times a week on the Northeast Corridor. It's running on the local track. Oh, this is something new. They're running the Cardinal on the local track. AEM 7 935 leading the Cardinal. That came from Chicago. More to come. With one more. In complete rarity here on the Northeast Corridor, usually you see a red and 2 greens on any trains headed southbound towards Philadelphia. Unfortunately tonight, for some reason, Amtrak has got 3 greens. Set the local track, which set the trains run on as green, and the 2 main tracks as green. We just saw the Cardinal on the northbound local track for SETA going north. We don't know why, but for some reason they threw them there. We don't know what they're doing with the trains tonight, but there's 3 greens going south, which is odd works for Amtrak. We don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll find out soon. We're just waiting on 2173. As soon as we see him, we are gone. Here we got a Acela train 2173 with 2029 and 2026. That was the last train for today. We'll catch more some other time because we're done for today. We waited for train 50 in particular, and that was it. Catch you next time.